Hello class, welcome back everyone. I hope you are ready. I'm super happy that you are here as always. And today I want to start by doing a review about the activities that we did yesterday. We did so much activities and we learned about the comparative and superlative adjectives. We also learned about talking about equality using as, adjective as. We are going to review about this later. And we learned about the words using to and enough and differentiate when to use each of them. Now, we did activities on page 49 from the student's book. And we also did a notebook activity using to or enough. And you needed to read the sentences, try to understand the meaning of each. And yes, fill in the blanks by using to or enough. Now, today we're going to review about the quality talking about as. And as I told you, when you have these dots, estos puntitos, significa que donde están ellos vamos a poner un adjetivo. Recuerda, we are learning about adjectives. It's similar than using the comparative and superlatives. But in this case, we are comparing, but we are talking like they are equal, right? It means like equality, que son iguales, okay? So I have the same examples in here, so you should understand if you didn't the last time. Girls are as intelligent as boys. It means that neither boys, neither girls are more intelligent than the other. They are just as intelligent as the other. And then we had this example like the bouquet of roses is as expensive as a purse. As you can see in here, we have as, expensive is the adjective, and then we have as, and then the purse. So of course, like in you have girls are as intelligent as boys. Okay, so we have the subject, verb to be, as, adjective, as, and the other person in this case. Here we are talking about products. Aquí quería hacerles un ejemplo with people, and the other ones are about products, because remember that we are learning in this unit about products, gifts, and everything. But I wanted to show you that as is not used only with objects, products, and gifts. We can use it to talk about animals, people, person, etc., and places too. So we have cards are as common as letters. They are used as the same, right? So if you have more questions about this or this isn't clear enough, we are going to do an activity later. But if you are not able to complete them because you don't understand, please send a message to me and I'll help you as always, of course. Now we are going to go to activities on the student's book on page 50 and 51, and these are like reading comprehension activities. And we have activity 13 says listen and read. When were the first coins used? And we have content words. You can find it in a dictionary or the internet if you want to understand this topic. Now let's pay attention. The first one is called money, money, money. So let's listen.
Student's book, page 50, activity 13. Listen and read. When were the first coins used? Money, money, money.
Most people today use coins, paper money, or credit cards to buy things. However, shopping wasn't always as easy as that. About 10,000 years ago, people farmed and grew the food they needed. They raised livestock like cows and goats and grew grain like rice and wheat. During that time, people used bartering. This means they exchanged goods between them. They mostly used livestock and grain instead of money in many different parts of the world. Over the years, things changed, and about 3,000 years ago, people started to use other things as money. Shells from the ocean, for example, such as the cowrie shell, were traded as money in places like China, Thailand, India, and some countries in Africa. It wasn't until about 2,000 years ago when the first coins appeared. China, Greece, and India were probably the first places to use metal coins. Most coins were made of expensive metals like bronze, silver, or gold. They made them by heating small amounts of metal and then putting a seal on them, Greece, or putting a hole in the middle, India and China. But carrying around a lot of heavy coins wasn't very practical. That's probably why paper money started to be used in China almost 1,000 years ago. In Europe, paper money began as banknotes. The first banknotes were made in Sweden in 1661. Almost every country has its own currency, a specific kind of money. For example, the USA has American dollars, and the United Kingdom has British pounds. We can tell how much one unit of a certain currency is worth in another currency. This is a very useful thing when you want to travel abroad.
Okay, activity 14 says look at the passage. This is the text. Complete the sentences. Okay, you are going to complete these sentences by using information from here. Okay, and think big activity says, how do you feel? How do you think we'll pay for things in the future? Are we going to keep using money, or are we going to use another type of payments? What do you think? Now, page 51 says, activity 15, listen and read. Where can you buy a puppy? And you have content words, you have browse, experience, features, haggle, products, user's manual, vendor, and the reading is called Shop Till You Drop. Now, we're going to listen to this and pay attention to this because you are going to do an activity later because we need to complete. It's activity 16 that says match the titles with the paragraphs. So we are going to use this information in here. A, everything you need. B, the Thai experience. C, excitement in electric town. Okay, excitement in electric town, and you're going to use these three options to fill in these places, number 1, number 2, and number 3, depending on the paragraphs of each. Now we're going to listen so you can complete this. This is just to fill in the blanks, and let's check. Pay attention to it.
Student's Book, page 51. Activity 15. Listen and read. Where can you buy a puppy? Shop till you drop.
For those who enjoy shopping, every country can offer a different shopping experience. Let's find out about some of the world's most exciting shopping adventures.
1.
The Chatuchak Weekend Market in Bangkok, Thailand, is one of the biggest markets in the world and one of the most famous. The market is huge. It covers more than 35 acres in all. It has more than 15,000 vendors, and about 200,000 people or more visit it every weekend. Here you can find everything your heart desires, from a designer pair of jeans to books, coffee makers, or a cute little puppy. Because Chatuchak is such a big market, and it has such a wide variety of products, you're most probably going to spend a lot of time there. Don't forget to wear comfortable shoes and clothes, pack a bottle of water, and bring enough cash with you, and don't be too shy to haggle. Everyone does.
2.
In Tokyo, Japan, one of the most popular places for young people is called Akihabara. Akihabara is not a store. It's a whole neighborhood that's known as Electric Town. Young people come from all over the world to buy the latest electronics, video games, animation, computers, and more. If you visit and you want to buy something, make sure you ask for the international model that has the correct features for use in your country, plus a user's manual in English. It's no fun going home to find everything's in Japanese.
3.
It's a rainy morning and you're in London. Why not head to Camden Market? Although it used to be a weekend market, you'll find a lot of vendors during weekdays too. Fortunately, the market is largely indoors, so you can browse comfortably. With fine arts, traditional crafts, jewelry, clothes, great food and music, there's something here for everyone.
Okay, I hope you finish activity 16. And now Thimbik says, where are the best places to shop where you live? Where do you go when you want to buy something in specific? Or maybe which are the best places or your favorite places to go shopping? We know we have different types of stores, like computer stores, like clothing stores. We have shopping malls, and the shopping malls have different stores like clothing store, like computer stores, and the shopping malls have everything like bookstores too, restaurants, etc. Which one is your favorite? We can change this question a little bit. Now we have a notebook activity, and it says copy on your notebook and complete using as plus adjective plus as. Now we have only 3, it's super short. Number 1, the MP3 player is blank. Adjective is expensive. The cell phone. Balloons are adjective cheap. The frame. Number 3, the craft fair is adjective is far away as the card shop. And that's it. Copy this on your notebook, write your name and also the date for today, and send it to me with the 2 pages that we did today, date and name in each of them. You should send me 3 pictures. Try to send your activities completed. Okay, I'll see you the next time. Have a nice and beautiful day. Goodbye.